Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Martha, and I'm back with a brand new YouTube video. And today I'm going to be doing a girl talk with y'all because so I had to remake this video because my sister was gonna get me copyrighted, and I kind of did do my eyebrows. I didn't finish, but we'll finish. So I'm gonna start again. I'm gonna remake this video because I'm not trying to get copyrighted by YouTube. But anyways, when is the perfect time to lose your virginity? So, with that being said, it depends. I really recommend waiting till you're married, but I'm not gonna slut shame you because you did it young, like honestly. You guys, it's up to your guys' decision and how mature, because when it comes to losing virginities and stuff, you need to make sure that you're mature enough and you're not like, like a little kid. Like, I'm not calling nobody a little kid, but some people are not really mature enough to lose it at that point of time. Like I said, it is sexual stuff, and you're really not, like, people are not super mature when it comes to that type of stuff. So it's like, I really recommend finding somebody that's going to be mature to have sexual stuff, and make sure that you guys are like in a serious relationship, because you can't just do it if you're not in a serious relationship. Like, it's mainly like being serious about it, because like I said, that is a lot of responsibility, and like, I personally wouldn't do it at like so young, because like most kids like are teens when they do it. I'm not saying most, but it's like a lot of teens, and I'm still not gonna shame no teen for that, because when is a perfect time to plan your marriage? Okay, so honestly, I would wait until you guys are in a serious relationship, and you guys think you guys are gonna be last long, and you guys are happy. Well, then that's your, time to talk about it, because everybody's different. Some people are like, no, I really want to wait, and that's totally fine. Like, people could wait at their time. It always is it's a lot of responsibility with kids, marriage, a lot of that. So be super careful on who you choose when you get married. Okay, I'm gonna start off with foundation next. I'm actually gonna fix my hair because it's like I went to sleep and like, seriously. Oh, and I dyed my hair blonde, you guys. Anyway, at what age did you get puberty? So me personally, I hit puberty around 11 and a half years old. Everybody's different. Not everybody's the same. Everybody hits puberty earlier or later. It also really just depends. Okay, I like to cover my hair. How do you deal with your acne? Okay, personally, I like treat it with like aloe vera. And if you're gonna put makeup on, I wash it off right away, like before I go to sleep, because like, do you ever planning on getting any plastic surgery? Okay, I don't know if I really would want that, because I don't have really nothing wrong with my body. There's really nothing wrong with my body. I'm gonna be honest. Like, there's really nothing wrong with it. I always complained that I had small titties, which is like, obviously, reality, like, I do have small boobs and stuff, but like, honestly, it's just, it is what it is. If one day I decide to get surgery, either boob implants to make them at least a little bigger, or I don't know, I want to see until I have a kid, then honestly, I would talk about that with my man, just because I don't want him to be like, oh, you see, like, you got surgery without talking to me. And, like, I don't want him to think that I was going to do it behind his back, to be honest, because I'd feel bad. How many kids do you plan on having? I plan on having 3 as of right now. That's my goal. Not my goal. My, like, how many children I want is at least 3. But whatever happens, you know what I mean? Like, if I tell my boyfriend that I want more, then we'll try to make more. But honestly, I don't know right now. That's like still some time that I have to think about it, because I do want 3 kids, like, you know. But yeah. How many kids does your man want? This is gonna be like a TMI, like Q&A. Some things are gonna be Q&A. At this point, I might as well call it a Q&A, not a girl talk. But anyways, I'm gonna try to make this a both, because some people are not giving me the TMI, like, girl talk. They want to ask questions. So sorry, you guys. It's gonna be like both. Anyways, how many kids does my boyfriend want? Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know, because we're not, I don't know if he wants more or less. That's just something we both, like, haven't really discussed. Like, how many does you want? How many do I want? It's like, you know, a situation that you don't know what you put yourself through. Anyways. How do you deal with cramps when you have your period? Honestly, when I had my period, like, when I have it or stuff like that, like, on periods, you guys, if you guys have a period, which most females do, honestly, take Tylenol, put, like, a heating pad, and, like, stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, I remember I was cramping so bad one day that I was like, what the fuck? Like, it hurt to the point where I was like, am I gonna even survive, you know? And like, I did, but like, it still like fucking hurt. Like, you literally have to deal with that cramp. And usually my periods were like 5, like, they're 5 days, they last 5 days, and then they'll be gone. But like, it still hurts as fuck. So if you're like, some people are different. Like, I'm going to say this a lot. People are very, very different, because not everybody's body is the same. Some people have periods for a certain amount of time, and some literally do not. And that's okay. That's like okay, because I'm not gonna judge anybody for their periods or stuff like that. But obviously, it's taking care of yourself. How do you deal with weight loss or weight gain? Please let me know. Okay, I'm a skinny person. Okay, I've always been skinny, and I know I do eat. Okay, I don't starve myself. Okay, I don't have a binge eating disorder, and no, I'm not judging the people that have binge eating disorders. I hope that they can get the help that they need for binging disorders, because in 7th grade, I had a binging disorder. I would not eat, and I had to get help for that because I didn't know what to do. So I don't wish people having binge eating disorders. I never wish that upon nobody. I don't wish anybody that type of stuff. I hope that they find the help that they need and stuff. But yeah, I don't wish upon binge eating disorder upon nobody. Like, no one. I'm not messed up to the head. How do you deal with depression and anxiety, and what do you do with it? Or how do you deal with it? I personally, let me get a different brush, you guys, because I have a lot of makeup brushes and I can't find no. Okay, found my brush. So I personally, I have medications to take. I take meds, like literally. No fucking joke. I have to take meds. But the thing of it is, meds are not always gonna help everybody because people are so different. Your body reacts to medication different, but I am taking my meds, and so stuff like that. I really hate to say that, like, it is that. And again, it is like so difficult because, like, I personally didn't want to put myself in the like med position, but honestly, I take my meds and I do therapy. And guys, don't ever be ashamed of therapy. Please don't think, oh, just because they don't have therapy that I need it, or like, if you need it, you need it. I want your mental health to be good because I honestly have mental health issues. Like, really, I do. Oh wait, I'm gonna add a little bit of this color into my lid because the hell, it's like different shades. Honestly, I don't like this. But honestly, I really, yeah, look, you guys, that's a whole ass different shade. Oh wait, I didn't even blend the other side. Okay, never mind, you guys. I'm going to fix it. Oops. Okay, but like, seriously, like, I have mental health issues as well and stuff like that. So, yeah. How to deal with anxiety. Okay, I have this thing where I'm not that very well of coping with anxiety because literally, you guys, I have biting my nails. Like, I bite my nails a lot. I really do. Like, it's like no fucking joke. I do that a lot. Like, I bite my nails a lot. And I know it's not a good habit because some people are like, you're not supposed to do that. That's bad for you. I know. That's how I cope with my anxiety. Pero, there's different ways. Okay. So the way I cope it and the way I see it, it's like you can play with fidget toys. Like, this is the wrong ass brush. Miss girl, you cannot. You can play with fidget toys. I do not recommend biting nails at all because that's not going to solve the dang issue. How do you feel about toxic relationships? I hate them personally. It's not gonna make the relationship better, but everybody's different. Some people like a toxic relationship. It's just not gonna help the relationship at all. It's not gonna solve anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, you're not, if you really want it to work out, you have to like try. And it's not just one person that has to try, it's both. Both have to try. Like, it's exactly what I tell my boyfriend is it's not me that's supposed to try, it's also him that needs to try. You know what I mean? But in a way, well, if you like a toxic relationship, I mean, go ahead. But if you don't, then I suggest leave the relationship alone. Nobody deserves a toxic relationship. No one deserves a toxic boyfriend or girlfriend. How do you tell your man you want to leave when you lose feelings for him? Honestly, be straight the fuck up. Be straight up with him. Like, I'm tired of this. I want to leave. This relationship is not for me. Like, I personally wouldn't be like telling my boyfriend, like, I wouldn't be, if I was losing feelings for my man, not that I am, I genuinely love my man. And it's true, like, I'm not gonna sit here and deny it just for the camera. I love him, but if you're gonna, like, leave him, like, want it done, I suggest break it up. Like, girl, you know you want to leave. Like, leave. Like, don't be like, oh, how I'm worried that, like, he's gonna, like, never love me again. If he don't love you, fucking leave. Like, you don't lie to him. How to know if he's cheating with you, if he's cheating on you? How I know is because sometimes he don't post you, or he doesn't. Okay, my boyfriend doesn't post me every day, but I've seen him post me a lot, like a lot, and I know he's not a perfect boyfriend, and I'm not a perfect girlfriend, but he really, really, really tries, and I'm really, really fucking grateful, to be honest, because never in a million years would I think, oh, like, that's not for me, you know? Like, if I was to say, you know, like, just the point is, tell him, you know what I mean? How to leave a toxic friend group. Okay, honestly, leave. If you know girls are gonna, you know, girls are guys. If you are friends with them and you've been friends with them for a long time, leave. Honestly, like, why are you gonna stay in a friend group that you know is just one shitty friend group? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta leave, girl. Leave it alone. Okay. Honestly, I used to have friends that talk shit about me. Well, why do you think I ain't friends with them anymore? They've betrayed my trust. They've talked shit behind my back, and I'm just like, okay, that's how it is. That's how it's gonna be. I'm not gonna be friends with them anymore. So I left that friend group. How do you know how do you deal with a toxic household? I like this question a lot, to be honest. Because I say that because literally my household is like that, and my households were all Mexicans. Pero honestly, I feel like ignore it because it's not easy. Trust me. It's really not easy. Like, people, people are always gonna like my household. I'd honestly just listen to what your parents say and just go with it, because even if it's toxic, when you turn 18, you can literally leave your house. Literally. Like literally. If you feel like it's too toxic, and if you're 18 or over, leave, girl, leave. How to tell a girl how you feel about her. Honestly, if you really love the girl, you just tell her like face to. I get powder in my eyes, you guys, a lot, and I hate that shit. Okay, honestly, tell her how you feel. Like, don't hide it, because best believe if you hide that from her, she's gonna be thinking like you don't like her. Because what if she likes you back? Like, don't be those people that deny it so bad, because you don't want her to feel like, what if like she likes you back, you know? You gotta like tell her like honestly, like, oh, this is how I feel. And if you want to ask her out, get to know her a little bit, because yeah, I mean, shit, my boyfriend, like, he knew it, like, I felt like he knew who he wanted, but like I didn't make him like choose me, you know, because there's a lot of people out there that he could have picked, but you know, that wasn't the case. He picked me for a reason, and I think that reason was because I have a great personality. Not bragging in any way. I just have that great sense of humor that people like. And also, I mean, I am very pretty, but that's not even the biggest flex. But you know what? At the end of the day, my ears itchy as hell. Like, you just gotta be open and honest with your partner. And if you guys come to a conclusion like, oh, you guys like each other, then you guys were meant for each other. And that's how to know if somebody really loves you or likes you, whatever that is. Whatever that's the case, then like that's the case. I mean, what? Hey, hallelujah! Y'all figured out your love for each other, and you know. How to build up your self-confidence. Okay, honestly, I've always been the type of like girl back then where I hated the way I looked. Like, obviously, I did not like how I looked. Obviously, I was being very muy escandalosa. Like, I was just like, no me gusta como me miraba. Like, I was too delgada and whatnot. Like, I was just so skinny as fuck, you know? And it is what it is. Everybody's just different. I hope. Where's that latch glue that I had? Pero do what makes you happy. But honestly, I don't wish bad upon anybody. how do you deal with hate on social media? I ignore it. I straight the fuck up ignore it. Like, I ignore it and I laugh at it. Because honestly, the more hate that you get on social media, I feel like the more people, like, I don't know. Like, want to give you more attention. I feel like you're getting more views. I don't know. I just ignore the hate. I laugh at it because I'm like, thanks. Like, I get hate on social media. Kind of. Not really. But, I mean, I still feel like they don't have nothing better to do than hate. So I'm just like, why not laugh about it? Like, oh God. Like, why not laugh about it, bro? Like, it's whatever. They're haters. And at the same time, I just feel like, why listen to them? Because they think they're better than you. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. And I get powder everywhere. When you first hit puberty, were you embarrassed? Honestly, I kind of was. Because when I hit puberty, guys, I literally was getting pimples. I mean, pimples. And I didn't know how to cure my acne at the time. But I learned something new all the time. And that is just drink a lot of water, eat healthy. Which I struggle eating healthy because, like, I'm not very good at eating vegetables that well. I don't like vegetables too much. But anyways, is it hard for you to gain weight? Yes. Yes, the fuck it is. It's really, really hard. Like, I have this problem where I can't gain weight at all because I feel too skinny. Like, it's a constant bullshit. Like, bro, I just want to, like, look, like, at least decent. Like, try to gain weight. It's not that I need to. I'm not purposely trying to gain weight, but, like, I'm just skinny, and, like, it's not even fucking genetic. Well, I think it kind of is genetic because I have cousins that are skinny. Most of my cousins are skinny. But I'm not body shaming anybody at all. Whether you're fat or skinny, you're still beautiful. Like, legit, you're still beautiful as fuck, girl. You're a motherfucking queen. Gorditas and flaquitas are both just as beautiful. Like, just as beautiful as they already are. And I think it's hard for, like, it's weird because us skinny girls wish that we were a bit more chunkier because we're like, oh, my stomach is like so flat, like, blah blah blah. It is like a difficult, hard thing. And then I know gorditas, like my mom's on the big side, and she wishes she was delgada, like a bit more skinnier. And I hate that this is like, I don't know, it itches. And my mom, she's on the big side, so she wishes that she was more delgada.
What are you doing in the bathroom? Hurry up.
Pero honestly, there is nothing like, y'all are really beautiful. So just stay confident about it, you know. How do you do how do you glow up? Honestly, it's not just about physical glow up, it's about mental glow up as well. I mean, glowing up physically, you just gotta change yourself, but mentally, you have to change the way you think about yourself. If you say, oh, I'm very fat, or I'm ugly, no one me quiere, or something like around that, no, that's just gonna like hurt you more already, because physically it's not about just like how you look. You have to like glow up mentally and mentally love yourself like all the time. You gotta love yourself. That's regardless of whether you want to glow up in and out. I personally, I needed to glow up in both ways, because then it would help me for the long run and stuff like that. At what age did you do your makeup? I started around 13 or 14, honestly. I didn't start with a lot because, yeah, I really wasn't like into that type of stuff, you know what I mean? Like, at the time, I hated makeup. Like, it was not even my thing. I was like, ew, I'm never gonna do makeup. But shit changes, you know? And like, you know, what is your dream career? I already have a career picked out for myself, and that is going to be cosmetology, girl. Cosmetology. So, yeah. Like, I personally love I okay, so basically this is like a makeup like Q&A and like TMI talks. Did you ever, what do you see you doing yourself in 5 years? Kids, married, being a businesswoman. I love I've always been a business person. I am starting a lash business. I'm getting the stuff prepared, and then I'll let you guys know. And I'm gonna start, I have a website almost done. And last but not least, the last thing is, do you plan on marrying your boyfriend? Yes, I hope to plan with marriage with him and get married and stuff like that, but only time will tell. How do you deal with bullying? Ignore it too. I mean, I used to let it get to me a lot, but not anymore. I'm just like, fuck y'all bitches, y'all haters. Okay, so that is it for my little makeup. Like this. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.